The first few weeks of Vindeket ever started with picking up food, a lot of my good friends weren't even involved. It was a lot of people that kind of heard of what I was trying to do and jumped in, and then week after week it was just rescuing food from going to the trash and supporting a grassroots local organization like we've built from the people in the community. It's a common theme. Everybody cares about food. Everyone needs to eat to survive. And so a lot of people want to be a part of something like that they can give and they can do something really positive.
Waste has always been something that truly perturbs me as a person. So to realize that we're keeping things going by reducing the waste through Vindeket's it just makes you feel good.
I'm blessed to be able to have a place like this where I can grab food for other people too. There's plenty of people who are experiencing a food shortage. So I try to help out and give it back to my community and my apartment complex, people who are homebound and stuff like that. So it works not just for me, it works for everybody.
The mission here is just to rescue food from the garbage, it's not necessarily like a poverty alleviation, although as an extremely low-income houseless person, it has been a lifesaver in that sense.
It's just incredible, how much Vindicate, how much these people do for us,
We love Vindicate. It actually helped us at a time that my husband had no employment, and that's when I found out about this, so it's really helped our family.
It's been really great to see, people with kids especially, be here and be able to get good, healthy snacks. A lot of the times, my kids have a really difficult time eating anything with less than 20 grams of sugar in it, so.
We kind of grew up with not wasting anything at all. And even if we had something that we weren't using, we would give it to a neighbor or give it to a friend. Because there's always somebody who would need it or use it, even if we don't.
We're so fortunate to have this much food available to us. So matching that food rescue element with providing that access to the community, it moves those two things together. And that's where I think it becomes a space where the community overlaps in a way, because you have people from all over the community coming in here, and it's a space where people are engaging and interacting with one another that maybe they would otherwise.
I always tell people that Vindicat's the only reason I have friends in this town. Getting to meet people and have community and build community is one of the main reasons I have kept coming back to Vindeket.
And that's awesome, because there shouldn't be a stigma for feeding people. Food is supposed to bring communities together.
It's almost like a more of a sharing mentality than a handout.
You feel very supported instead of that more of a judge kind of a atmosphere.
There are social benefits, again. Probably I think the nicest one is that there is no pressure here, none. You can be completely at ease here.
Part of the reason why I wanted to come here was to feel like I was more of a part of the community here. I was kind of feeling a bit of a disconnect. So I came out, and now my closest friends are the people that I've met here.
I actually like standing in line and talking to people that are in line, because you just get to meet all different kinds of people from all over the city and different walks of life, and it's fun to see what people do with the food that they get here.
We always end up in line with somebody and their kids and hanging out with them and talking about family and stuff like that, so that's really cool. The connections that you make with people.
It's just a great little bit of community, getting to meet some local people around town that are, all here for the same purpose, make sure that, their loved ones are fed.
I have a lot of friends that come here, and some of them are people who found it on their own, and some are people who found it because I told them about it. Because I tell just about everybody I know about Vindeket.
I see more people now, and the fact that people are willing to wait in line and are respectful is evident that it's meaningful.
I've seen the amount of people that come through here really increase. Oh my gosh, you come on Sunday and the line's down the street.
But I'm always amazed at all the stuff that you get in there once you do get in.
And now we're at the point where we are totally bursting at the seams with this building, and this building
while great, we can't gather here. We want, a quality commercial kitchen.
There's been talk about a commercial kitchen among some of us,
where we could run educational programming and in addition to, getting food out to folks, but also a community gathering space. And that's really the vision for the future, is to do all of those things.
Well, I'm excited about that.
It does bring me joy, for sure.
I imagine if this becomes bigger, you might need an even bigger space, but that would be a great start.
That's so exciting. That means like more people, less people waiting outside, hopefully like more access to food. I know it seems like one of the issues is like y'all have to like constantly stock things because there's just not enough room on shelves and stuff. So having like more access to more food for more people is like a dream.
I don't know if you've noticed the parking situation.
This is a wonderful space, but it's cramped.
The organization here is just great. They have a line system, a certain amount of people come in at once, and then we have this little donation line. It's really well put together.
Yeah. This has been organized in a way that I have no idea how they did it, but it works for now. But go into produce where I work, and it is packed. Sometimes there's piles of bananas and we can barely move around. We need more space.
Do you recommend it? Do you give it a thumbs up?